Hi, dear Gecko fans. Today I would love to show you some Excel information. So let's just start with the one that I have prepared. So it's this one. It's in German. I'm sorry. I hope that's okay. And today I have a little friend with me, going to watch us over. Going to watch over us. So let's try our best. This is something that I don't like. So this is like the basic of Excel. We will start with, for example, let's say you have a to-do about, I don't know, a country, and you would like to travel to these different countries because maybe your GeCCoNauts friends are from far around the world and you would love to visit them. So let's start with Iran, then Indonesia, then you would like to go to Brazil, and you would like to go to Croatia. Okay, so we have this four countries, and we will budget on something. For example, the train cost. We will have we will go with the train to the airport or with the bus. It depends, and then we will fly to there probably. Airplane ticket. Then we will have there also like some accommodation fare. Oh, sorry, wait. Let's say just hostel or hotel. Okay. Then we will go over. Oh, sorry. We will go. We need like day ticket. Day. Yeah, just like normally where you can go with the bus and everything. Day ticket. We need something to eat, something to drink. Let's say food. And what else do we need? I think that's actually the basic. We need some souvenirs, so like some gifts also maybe for them. Okay. In Iran, so we will just make up some numbers, okay? So I will be quiet. From here to the airport to Frankfurt, it would be probably like $20. It depends what kind of car you have. The airplane ticket to Iran would be probably 150. To Indonesia would be probably 600. To Brazil also, and to Croatia probably 152. Hostel and Iran is not that expensive. Let's say 25. For Indonesia, let's say maybe 15. In Brazil also, and Croatia maybe 20, also 25. Actually, they're not that expensive, the countries. Brazil maybe 20 actually. Day ticket in Iran, let's say €5, €5, €5. Food would be also in Iran a little bit cheaper because they're really guest friendly. So for a day, let's say €20, Indonesia 10, in Brazil 15, and in Croatia maybe 25. Some gifts that you want to get, let's say almost the same as the food. Indonesia €10, in Brazil 15, and in Croatia 25. So we have now here just numbers. They are not even euros. So what we do, we mark all of this, and we go to, it's here standard, but we don't want the standard. We go to the money. So here you can see the money. You go to this one. You can also choose it here. Quite simple. With these numbers, you can like do 0 more or 0 less. If you, for example, just want to have if you just want to write 20. So I would like to have the 0. So let's do like this. Okay. So now we want to have the sum. Okay. And the sum is quite easy. You do just like this symbol, and then you write down sum. In English, it's sum. Here in German, it's Summe. You click on it, and then you can see here, Zahl means number. So learn German. You can also learn German. Zahl is number, so the first number that you want, and then the second number, and so on. You can write it, but you can also mark it. We go from here to B until to 25th. Oh, sorry. Let's try again. Here, mark it and close it. Finish. You can do the same with the next one, the airplane ticket, and doesn't work. Why? Because I forgot the sum. So here we have to write sum, open and close. Ooh, why? It should work. Try again, because in the middle there's double point. Can you see that? It shouldn't be a double point. It should be like point, comma. Try again, sum, open, mark all of this, and close it. I'm so sorry. Oh no, okay, I know what the mistake is. Sorry. There's a name because it can't write all of them down. So what you do, you can click, you double click. Usually it should work. Or you can just like open it a little bit. Can you see? No, why? Oh, because I wrote some, but you should write summe. There are different reasons what can happen. So let's try this time it should work, promise. It does. So for example, if you make it smaller now, way smaller, it will come this one. Sometimes it has like a different arrow that it shows you, but that was what I was thinking first. So, and now you don't have to do that all the time. You don't have to write some. You just go here on this little plus and the right corner, and you just click it down, and you can see it is doing the same. So let's write here Summe 2, some German for you. And we have it here. But we will do like, we call this one Zwischensumme. Zwischensumme means like the sum in between. Because this is not quite correct. Why? Because we will go to there and we will live there, but we just have to pay like for one airplane ticket. And then for a hostel, we have to stay, for example, we stay for 5 days. So we need to pay for 4 nights. And a day ticket, we need like 5-day tickets. Food, we need 5. And gifts, maybe just once. But it depends if you have like, if you want to buy everything, something new. So this would be like total cost. Total days, let's say days, or total, yes, days. Because the train ticket you will need buy it 2 times. Why? Because when you go and you come back. So you write your 2. And you don't want euros this time. So you go to here and you go to standard. The second one would be airplane and ticket. Airplane and ticket would be also 2. And we have hostel and hotel, like we said, 4 days, 2 nights. Day ticket is 5. Food would be 5 because on the last day you won't also want to eat something. And gifts will be like, let's say 3 times. So what you can do, we can again like mark it and go to standard, or we can go here on the brush, click it, and then group all of them. And it was like informations with copies, what is special about it, and then put it on the other ones. And now total cost. And let's change it here to days. So perfect. And now what we do, we will multiply it. So we do again this one times. So for time, we just take like the time, and the second one finished. So we have 80 euro in, 80 euro back. It should be 160. Same for all of them. So now we have like the total sum for what we will pay for train, for airplane, for hostel, for day ticket, food, and so on. Okay. So we can also, we should, and then we will do it the other way around. We will also write here the sum in the each country. So we have here, again, you write sum, click it, go from here to here and close it. Finished. You go, you take this one around to here, and then you have the total cost of all of them. It will change. So again, you have to take the days or the numbers, but this one would be a little bit more difficult. That's why we are not doing it. But if you would like to know, you can, so what you do is you write, you go to here times this one, okay? And you go to the next one plus this time. I'm sure there's the easy way with a dollar symbol, so it's fixed on a one slide. So we column, for example. So we can find a way there, but I don't know how. So we will try this way. Again, this one, then plus this times this plus this times this plus this times this. Okay, we go, yes, 625 euro. Yes, it will be possible. And now the problem is now we can't copy it, because if we copy it and put it here, you can see the first one is C2, and then now it's going on to total cost. So it's not taking any more H, it's taking column I. So that's what went wrong. What we can do, can delete this. We go here and we go to H dollar. We put a dollar symbol here and then 2. So now it will not go away. So if we push this one to here and we click on it, can you see? Oh, wait, it was wrong one, I think. Give me 1 second again. So let's try not H, but we want to stay the same. So we will put it at the column and before the 2. So we have it now. Let's try. It should, can you see? It stays the same. So it's again, now it's on day 2. So you have to do this with all of them. You go to H3, dollar, H4, 3, dollar, dollar, it's a lot of dollars, and again, finished. It's fixed. Perfect. So now we go to all of them and blah, da-da. So when you click here, it's this one times this one. Amazing, right? Great. So now we know how much it's going to cost. So this is like the total sum, total sum. And this is like partly, I don't know what it's called, Zwischensumme in German. Zwischensumme. Perfect. So now, for example, we would like to make it a little bit more colorful and to see it a little bit nicer. So what we can do, let's push this one more down. You can mark it and you can filter it for bedingte Formatierung, it's called. It's with this symbol. You can go on it and you can make a rule. You can make a rule if it's bigger than something or smaller than something, you will make it a specific color. If it's between something, you will make a specific color. If it's exactly, it's like 20 euro, it should be yellow or something like that. Or you can make a text. If, for example, if you have yes and no's, you can say every yes should be green and every no should be red. And you can have a specific date. So, for example, if you want to have the date of today, you can just mark it as today, so it knows. And if you have like more than one, so if you have duplicate values, you can also use it there and more. So we will go to color one, and then you can see here the most expensive one. Well, we want to change it. We want to make the most expensive one red and the cheaper one green. So this is nice, but we want to do it with this one. So again, we go to here, we go to color, and we go to here. So we can see Iran and Croatia would be actually quite cheap. Iran is the cheapest, and then Croatia, Indonesia, and Brazil are almost the same. So here we can again delete it if you do not want it. So you go formattation, and let's Regeln löschen. So it means delete it on all or just on the one that we choose. So now we all of this, we take it, we'll make it a little bit nicer. You can form it and then can take like something cute like this one if you would like to. Oh, didn't work. Sorry, let's try again. Let's take this one, and then you can mark the one that you want, and then you can make it look a little bit more nice. Oh wait, let's go back. I made a small mistake. Easy peasy. Just the one that we need is this one. You go to formattation, and then you choose the one that you like. For example, this one. And then you say that you have like topics for the different tabs, and then you have it this one. It's nice, right? So you have here the one. You can also choose them, but you don't have to. It depends on you. I can also mark all of them. Go here. I like, but you can also take this one, or you can take a colorful one that you like personally. Now you say they have one, because did you see what happened when we choose that you do not have a topic? It will just make one yourself, and then you have to name it. But in our case, we already named it, so we have some here, and this one is just the one that it take. So we can here say, for example, to do or reconsider something, or just like, yeah, what can happen. We could have like also the museum or something that we can, other tickets. So perfect. And here we can also make again color, choose one, and then make it green or red or yellow, and then we can see, oh, airplane is very, very expensive if we want to go to all of the countries. So now we can go again and then look at the airplane and the train ticket and the hostel, and let's decide where do we want to go first, where to go next, and make like different assumption and go for it. Yes. You can also work with percent. Let's say the sum of this one, again, sum. all of this, and put a 9 instead of closing. 79 would be 4. So we have this one, and now we can make like a percent of it. So this times this divided by 100. I have to think how to do it. It's such a long time. Divided by 100. This looks wrong. Let's try it the other way. Sorry. Oh. This, no. Okay, this times divided by this one. What's wrong? Okay. Sorry. Let's not try. Okay. I'll show you something, but I can't really show you. Okay, 4,160 is 100. Okay, we know that. It will make a new one automatically, actually. So 460 divided by 4160 divided by 100 times 116. So this is how I remember. So let's do it this way. We go to here. We take this divided by 100. Oops. We will close it, this one. Close, because that's easier. So Excel knows what it should do first and what it should do next. So here, so we have, and we do not want like the sum of how much it will cost. We want to know the percentage. Why this? I don't understand. Sorry, give me a minute. Hundert geteilt durch 460. This is 100 divided by, because this number is above. Okay, now I got it. Ooh, it took such a long time. I'm so sorry that you can just go forward, because I will edit it a little bit, so the most embarrassing part will be out, but this will stay how it is. So let's try again. Delete everything. We go after this one. We have 100. Let's open 100 divided by 4,160. Close it times 160, and this makes 3.85 euro. That's wrong. We don't want euro. We want percentage. So we go to percentage. You can see now that it's actually the wrong one. So we have to write this one actually new, but we don't want to write it. So it should be 3.8. Give me a minute. No, we have to change it. I'm sorry, we should have first done it. Ooh, that does not look good, right? Can we have some problems? But actually, I'm usually quite good at it, but I don't know what happened now. I mean, the products are really nice right now. This was like special that I want to show extra, but I shouldn't have, maybe. So let's try again. Open it. 100 divided by 4,160. Close it. Times 160. No, this should be like, okay, 160 ist 100. 160 ist gleich 100 geteilt durch 160 mal 4160. Okay, I know what I did. So 4,000 is like 348 of 160, but we don't want this. We want it the other way. We want to have 100. Now we tried almost all of them. 160, close it, times, oh no, not 160, this one, times this one. And this one we will close. This is not possible. Why is this happening? Okay, let's not do it. Just want to know how much percentage it is. Sorry. We'll delete the first part. This is also easy. You can just mark it, go to it, and then maybe delete it here. This would be easier if you do not this one anymore. You click on this on top. You go to delete like the whole thing, and it's gone. If you need one more here and you don't want to do the example, you want to do one more here, okay? In between. If you put it now, you have like all on. Let's see, between Brazil and Croatia, you would like to try Germany, okay? So you put one more in it. But now you don't want to have like, you want to close this one. For example, let's make another example. Let's say you have this one. Let's go back. Let's say you have this one. I will mark it again here. Okay. So you have the same. So what will happen now is you want to make a new one here between Brazil and Croatia to see what will happen. You put it in, and now it's also breaking this one down here. Can you see? But you don't want this to happen. So what do? You go back, you mark it from here to here, click on right click, and now you put it in, and on the left in this side. Can you see? And now yours is not broken. So you have here a new one, and you can use it, for example, for Germany. So that's actually quite neat. It doesn't destroy the other one. Let's say again, train is 20 euro. This one is 600, and now it's changing because it will take the sum from B to F. So if we change something here, it will also change it. So you can see again the total cost that will save to all of them. It will actually be nice to know also the total cost of this one. So yeah, what did I forget? I forgot to write sum because it doesn't know what to do. So this one here, close it, and it will be, I didn't want the other one to happen, but that's okay. This one. Let's make this one a little bit special. Go to formattation, but you can also use this one. Make another one, or you can make here, for example, one special one, or like Ergebnis, the result that will happen. So we have here the result of all of this one. We don't need this two. We will delete them. And we have here the days, but now it doesn't know which to go to. So again, you have to here, delete this and take the 100 because you made a new one and it was like perplex what it should do. You click on here, you go down, and you have your result there too. We go down here to have one here, but here we will have like the sum of all, okay? But we don't need that. Let's keep that away. We don't need it. So that's it actually. So we are far. We know the total cost will be one in between, and then the total cost is one. It's 4,160. So if you would like to see 4 of them, and let's continue to the first one. Hotel in Germany is actually quite expensive. Let's do 60 euro. Day ticket would be 5 euro. I know that because food is also expensive. Let's do 30, and gifts would be. So in between, we will just take this one, go over it, and we have 750. Here again, the same, we will take it. It's 1,700, so it's even the most expensive one. So if my friends would like the GeCCoNauts, if they would like to visit me, they would have to save a little bit more money than on the other ones. And in total, they would need like 6,000 euro, maybe a little bit more, just in case. You never know, right? And maybe you will want to travel around Germany too, or in between Germany. So you need, again, day ticket would be like only in Stuttgart. So if you would like to go to Berlin, for example, you still need like between 20. It's the cheapest one with the bus. 50 would be like normal, and then you have like up to 200 euro that you can pay if you want to have it the same day. So that's expensive, but yeah. What we can do too now, we can click on all of this. Okay, so now we know we don't, it doesn't do anything, right? We don't need this one anymore, so we can delete this too. Okay, and now we will mark this one to here. We go to einfügen. We take a diagram that we like. In this case, let's take a pie. Who doesn't like a pie? And we will take 2, 3, but we can also take 3D. But for like university stuff, you have to take 2D because it's more, it's this one can manipulate it a little bit. For example, here, the orange one looks bigger, right? The brown part here looks bigger, but on 2D it doesn't. So I have to be careful. But I love actually this one. So what we do now, we take it, we bring it a little bit up, and you can here go to the plus, and you can say I want all the like the writing on what it means. Okay, you can say where you want it in the middle. You can say at the end, more outside, like how it's fitting, and like a legend, or yeah, let's say fitting. For the legend, we can put it away, or we can put it in. We can put it on top, on the left, on the button. Let's put it on the button. And for the diagram title, we can, that's nice actually, you can say where you want to have it, but we want to have it on top. So what we do now too, we click on it, right click, and we go to choose data or select data. So you go there now, and you have like all of these different ones. Okay, here you have the right one, but here are different ones. So what you do, you change it. You go to, oh no, it's a title. Okay, you can change it, for example, and take the sum. So you go to choose something, and then you choose all of them down here. I'm sorry, until this one, and okay. So you have the new one, and okay, let's see what happened. Nothing, I didn't mean this to happen. Let's try again. So you go on here, right, and then on data, type data. This is the train and everything. We don't need that. We need this one. We will work on it. This is the wrong one. I'm sorry. Okay, now it chose this one, but we don't want it to choose this one. We wanted to choose this one until F. Yes, and then, and okay, can you see now? So you can see which country will be the most expensive one. And again, go to the legend or the data, and then say I wanted to have it like maybe outside. I like it outside actually. So what you can do now too, it's quite nice. You can just take it and put it a little bit more away, or more outside, and it will make like a linear. This one you can choose, but actually it would be easier to just write it, if you can write it, not like me. GeCCoNauts visit. So cost, maybe you should have cost on it, because then so and now this is not correct anymore, right? So for example, what we had before, we could like, instead of the euros, you could like take again this one with the normal with the total cost of the airplane, because here just the train costs 660.5, airplane is 1,405, but it's not correct. For airplane, we summed 4,200. We will change that and go to here again, go to select data, and then go to here. We will click on this one, and then you will go to the countries. Okay. And we will click on yes, and on okay, and on okay. And now we have Brazil, Croatia, Indonesia, Germany, and Iran. So for Germany, it will be the most expensive one. It would be like 1,700. You can also see it's like the biggest K. What they sometimes do, for example, at the coronavirus too, they take like one out to show how special it is, or more like this to see how much it is divided. Sorry, I'm not sure why they take this 312, because maybe I went too far. Yeah, but it would be like this. I hope you like it. You can change the color. You can go here and then choose it. And for example, you can also put like the flags or something in it, or you can go here and choose one of them if you would like. And here again, like the color of the column that you prefer. Okay, so that's quite neat and quite fast. You can here also have another one that you can choose, and it will change for you quite fast. Or you can, that's the same that I did. You can also say here where it should be written for each of them. I did like, if I go on, no, usually on here, it will show me on the whole diagram. But if I go here, it will just do, and click it, it will just do the yellow one. We can also change it quite fast if we want to have like an other diagram. We go to this one, to this, and it will show us the difference. Let's say this and here. Doesn't look good. I think pi was the best, but you could choose another one too. Let's take this. Yeah, it doesn't look good. You have to work it. You have to make it a little bit nicer, everything. So let's keep this one. So this would be it, actually. I hope you like it. It will be like a small summary of some new stuff, some old stuff. You learned fixation. If you want, for example, if you have a number and you want to divide it by this, you push just a dollar type on it. If you want to make it color, if you have double value or some higher or lower value, you can do it here. You can here, for example, also sort it after, let's say, just $20, and you can still train food and gifts would be 20, and it will change here automatically whatever you do. You learned how to do a small nice diagram in different forms. And yes, if you have any more questions, let me know. I will try to help you and to show you as much as I can. And this is like the basics, so I don't have to show you this one. But if you would like to make it more nicely, or let's say you want to make this in figure and underlined, and I don't know what you prefer, so it's up to you. Really, this is like Word, so you don't have to do this. What's also interesting, what you could do if you have two countries, and you can mark this one, and then you go. Why is it not showing? Usually you go in here, and then you can make it like one. You can make it one whole one. So even if you have like two lines, oh look here, it's working. You can connect it, merge across, connect it, and put it like on top. Can you see the Excel one, for example? Now this is just one Excel. So here you have Excel 1, A2, A3, and then you can do it again. You can mark it, you can go to here, and then you can again Excel part 2. It's quite nice actually. So if you ever need it, and then you can make it again another color to make it like more beautiful. And yeah, this I don't really need any, but if you want to like change the text and to make it more vertical or something, you can do that, but then you have to change this one to vertical. Yeah. If you have like a lot of writing, let's say, hi, how are you? We are the GeCCoNauts. And you don't want it to, now it's missing, right? So you go on it, you click here, and then it will usually be on the same. It will just break it, but maybe because of this, but it should break it. No, it should. Like here, it should break it now. So you have something else written under. So here it goes over, but you don't want it to go over. You want it to go to next line. So maybe this doesn't work because it's merged, but just like this should work. So if we now copy this one and put it here, it should do it again. If we don't want it, if you want it to go across, we have it here. So this is also a nice, neat trick. If you need it, sometimes it's just here and you can use it. With this one, you can delete, you can change it again, you can put something in. If you mark it and say, I want to put something just there, you can use it. This is again the diagram if you want to have it a little bit different, and then all the changes that you would like to do in the diagram. This is the side that you can change. You, for example, you can say, I want to also see like the printer. If you want to print it quite fast, you can put something in forward or in the backwards. If you have like more than one diagram, you can make like a background. If you have like something like a logo or something, you can break it somewhere. So you have like A4, then format. You can change the format if you have like a bigger thing, mostly like for planning. Make the sides, change color, change the design. So here you can also check like PowerPoint design actually. Here are the formulas. We choose some, but you can also choose like a mid word, like what's the in the middle. So if you sum all and then divide it by the number that you have, not sure what is it called, average. If you need average, if you need how much, if you want to count max or min, yes, and then so on. The data is, you can sort it. If you have like names, you can put like a text that you have in different columns. You can make it like show you quite fast how it would look like. You can duplicate, you can remove duplications, you can sort it, you can let it check if everything is okay. You can make here again what if analysis, so that's quite nice. You can here make like groups and ungroup things too. So that's two. Here you can do check writing in English or German. So it doesn't know GeCCoNauts, but it should, and it should not ignore it. So it should be like on the dictionary. You can do some research. You can look for a synonym. You can translate it, so that's quite nice too. You can put a comma for your other people, or you can let you show all the commas someone did, or you can start writing something on your own. Yeah. And here again, like where would be like the break if you had like a second one, and new window is actually quite interesting too. Like if you go here and put a new window, you can you see here? So this is like here at where I put it. It's a new window. It's lined, and what you can now you can do more, but it's okay. You can change it, and this is like a fixation. If you go to here and click on this one, you can go to fixation and fix the freeze top row. So now you freezed it, and I choose the second one. So the first one will be, and if I go now down, it will always show each country. If I want to unfreeze it, I go to here and say unfreeze. If I want to freeze it from the total sum, I go to the 10, I go to fixation and I say fix. And then now, if you see, I can go down here and it will just fix the other part. So that's also nice. You can, if you have a window open, you can like hide the window and work with that, or change it if you have two of them. It's quite nice. You can here put like a new one, write something here. You can change this one, the name one, name two, and so on. You can here also show different writings, like where would you cut it. Let's take, and then take this one like down here or something, just to make it look more nicely, and zoom in or zoom out. Yeah, it's fixation. So it's again, still the fixation is there. I deleted it now, but usually you can't move it without fixation. And now it's like a Word document, so you can see where the cuts are, but we don't need that. Let's do this one again. And yeah, and this is the normal one. Fixation is gone. So I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something new. And I'm sorry that, for example, the percentage didn't work. I have to learn that. So something for me to look forward to. But this is like high Excel. So we have to wait for that. And you have to need some mathematician knowledge. But for next time. Have a nice day. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for supporting us, for being with us. And we wish you the best for the future. And if you need anything, or if you want to know anything about Excel, or maybe about the GeCCO competition, let us know. Write in the comments and we will be happy to answer them. Thank you. Ta-da.